Welcome to Unseen Sports TV. People, it's your host, Javon Parchment. Yes. And if you look at the topic today, people, we're going to talk about the Jamaican government who neglected the football fans, not by not allowing fans in the stadium for home games. The 12 man is very important for any team playing. Now, this topic is out. The Mavericks talk about it. Reggae Boys commentary talk about it. A lot of the pundits talk about it. I am sure sports talk about it, but I had to really put my piece on it, people. I think it's unfair for us, and I think the government should apologize to the fans, football fans of Jamaica. I love track and field, I coach track and field, but it just look away. Um, 10,000 fans granted for Gibson, really a private, you know, competition, and you could not allow fans to attend the football game. Don't look good. Don't look good. Don't look good. So what I don't understand is that the minister of sports is Miss Babs Grange, who I think should have some words to say about some things. But I think Mr. Desmond McKenzie, overshadowed her in terms of making decisions. So that's what I see. There were Babs Grange was at stadium watching the game. Um, you know, so I don't know what's really happening, but it's frightening to see, you know, the government not really trying to help, our players. Nothing is more rewarding when you have players, you have fans in the stadium to really push on, to really perform the optimal best. And that's where I think, you know, the government fall short. So, Desmond McKenzie we're talking about because some people say that they sabotage the team. So let's read. So, Minister of Local Government and Rural Development Desmond McKenzie has rejected claims that the government undermined the national football program by preventing spectators from attending the last two World Cup quali- qualifying match at the stadium. McKenzie was firm in his rejection of the allegation. This is completely malicious, reckless, and unfounded. The government of Jamaica is facilitating the irresponsible return of sports and social life in general, in line with the COVID-19 indicators. There is no policy to promote one sport while restrict the other. I realized from the ministry read. Mackenzie was responding to the public outcry, especially on the back of an announcement that 10,000 fully vaccinated fans would be allowed to the Gibson Mapuk relay. Mhm. Some of the outcry had come from reggae boys themselves. The most famous of them, West Ham United, Michael Antonio. Yeah, Michael Antonio slammed the Jamaican government. Yeah, man, he deserve it. Yeah, you know, it is very embarrassing. How can we achieve anything if we are battling against the people that are meant to be helping us? That's true. How can we, you know, achieve anything if this government is not helping us? That's basically that's what Michael Antonio is saying. All right. So Mackenzie went on to reiter- reiterate this his ministry's stance on arriving at approvals. The review of application process. The review of application for a sporting event is made by a clear designation range of ministries, including the Ministry of Health and Wellness and the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management. And this process, which is grounded in consultation and partnership, includes all times the representative of the stakeholders will make the application. The most decisive factor in all cases is the rate of infection of the point at which the review is being made. It really is. According to Mackenzie, it was introduced the policy of having a limited number of fully vaccinated spectators. The policy of having a limited number of fully vaccinated spectators at sport event was publicly introduced by me at the news conference on November 1st, 2021. Facilitate fans attending the World Cup competition home game between Jamaica and the United States on November 16, 2021. The online event authorized system was unveiled and endorsed by the colleague ministries of Health and Wellness and Culture, Gender and Sports, as well as the president of the Jamaican Football Federation, as this news conference is set. However, Mackenzie said that the practice had to be pulled despite wanting the contrary. The reality is that the rising COVID-19 infection rate caused by the fourth wave of the virus drove the decision to have the remaining home matches played without spectators. This reality was not limited to the football program. Permission was initially granted to Jamaican Cricket Association to have a limited number of fully vaccinated spectators for four limited over matches between the West Indies and Ireland held at Savannah Park between January 8th and 16th. The rising infection numbers result in the permission be revised of the matches proceeded with us again. The review process involved the ministries, agencies, and the cricket stakeholders read the statement. Mackenzie went on to ask the public for patience as the government attempts to bring a sense of normality to the country inclusive of sport. And she continues to gradually reopen the public space by facilitating sports events, including Premier League and schoolboy football. While I fully understand the disappointment of fans of any sport which turn out and give their personal free, you don't understand nothing at all. Madness, madness, madness. They don't understand anything of at all because school is open, right? And they say that the rise of this COVID-19. Right? So, what's this now, everybody? You have over, you have thousands of students going to school, right? How long it take now wear the mask in the classroom? Have you ever recorded that before? How long does these kids wear their masks for? So that alone, you know, can cause a big outbreak. School opening, first thing can cause school outbreak. All right, track and field events last our day. Football match lasts for 90 minutes, right? If you have 10,000 fans in the stadium, how long are they going to be in the stadium to watch one match? 90 minutes. How long are they going to be in the stadium to watch track and field? One whole day. Which one is more likely for you to catch the virus? Track and field. So, what are they going to tell me? Right? Why the purpose we are vaccinated if we can't go and watch these games? What's the purpose for us? You understand me? What's the purpose for us? And they're not smart enough to know that, if we drive the initiative that, vaccinated persons can watch games, vaccinated person can do this. You don't think that other persons are going to get vaccinated so everybody can, we can have a higher percentage vaccination rate in the country so we can get over this COVID thing quick and fast. These persons who are in charge, I don't know if they're really, you know, understanding, or I don't know. It's just completely crazy right now, crazy, and they need to apologize to us. They need to, because you know, football is what we like track and field, but football is ours. Football is ours, right? And I think the government need to apologize to us. They need to. They need to come out and apologize because it's just it doesn't look good. Right after 10,000 fans, the Jamaica versus USA was allowed fans in. Then no fans after that. Why? School open. Cayman and Spark of people down there. Betting and gaming. Why? Them said Jacka said the world on a level, and it's true. The world is not level. Richest fittest of the fittest will survive. I don't know. And then the other thing that I see with this government is that they don't really like sports. I don't know why. I just don't see them as a person who likes sports. I don't know. They don't love it. And they don't take care of the coaches. The coaches, You know, when COVID just come in, there's nothing for coaches. There's no database to say, all right, we're going to help these coaches, these football coaches. We went to college, you know, spend how much money to get this qualification, JFF also, right? And when we come out and COVID hit us, nothing for us, nothing for us, right? They don't help us, they don't help the coaches. You understand me? There was no grant for the coach for coaches. Matter of fact, is coaching really a profession in Jamaica? We really have to look at it. Is coaching really a profession in Jamaica? It's so hard to believe, you know, government not helping the sports people. It's our life. Some of us choose this pathway for our profession. You need to treat us like humans. Like any other professions, treat us. Because sports pays more money than whatever you think. Sports pays a lot of money. You understand me? Sports pays a lot of money. Hold on. Yeah, people. So I am upset with how they look at us as coach. They don't help. It's football coach, government did not help us. And then it's funny enough when schoolboy football start and their school team is doing well, they are the first person to comment and say, "Hey, congratulations! What they have, what them do for we as a coach in Jamaica." And they don't classify football coaches and football players as anything important. You know, that's what we see. That's what I see. They don't classify us. COVID just hit. There's nothing to say. All right, football coaches, we have a grant for you there. Ministry of Sport, da da da. Nothing for us. Nothing. You understand me? And as bad as thing be, I'm not political. I am not on any side. Yeah, crazy art TV. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's something I hear. Everybody I tell me say I'm seeing on TV today, on news. No one like catch a video. Come down and post up on my status. Crazy art TV. Yeah, man. Unseen the point for true, man. Crazy. I get some people to subscribe to my page. There you go. Yeah, man. So, yeah, people. I am disappointed with how the government treated this World Cup qualification time. School is open. Why you can't get 5,000? All right. So no, they said that they're going to give the Premier League 10,000, $10 million. $10 million soon done when they distribute it not clubs. Then. They have 12 clubs. All right. Less than less than $1 million for less than $1 million for each club. All right, where that can go. Allow 2,000 fans in a venue for the player then for the teams. 2,000 fans. Right, 2,000 vaccinated fans. Okay. You tell me say one person can raise 2,000? Yes, they can. Cavaliers? Yes, they can. Double headers who can get the fans to be in the stadium. Persons who just join like live, subscribe, same time if you haven't subscribed, and the topic is the government neglecting our reggae boys. We did not make it to the. We never have the 12 man to give us the extra push so we could go to the World Cup. She's very vital for any team. You understand me? In Europe, fans is in the stadium, and I think those places it's easier for them to catch COVID-19, and easier for them to get sick badly. Jamaica is hotter, it's harder, right? And we are strong people. So me just can't understand how them mats up, how the different departments, the different departments in the head of like the Ministry of Health and ODPM and all them people, how them match up them thing and them say them now allow fans in the stadium. How them do it? And then them grant other sporting activity the freedom too. You know? It just don't add up to me. And it just look there's just like somebody's there who does not like football. That's just how it look. 10,000 fans for track and field, right? And because USA was playing and USA is a powerhouse, give them the 5,000 for USA match. Well, which team I support? Cavaliers on my side and Waterhouse, man. Cavaliers and Waterhouse on my side. Go already. Yeah. Jamai Topi, Richard King, Webster, Ming, Rochester, Ainsworth, Clear Clark, so run out. You have to know your team. You're a crazy at TV, you have to know your team. That's my team. Bembo, starting off good. Never score a goal last season, no matter well. Yeah, crazy. Yeah. Crazy. I remember forget some people subscribe to the Unseen Sports TV. Isn't it? I put in the work. So people, when you join the live, just leave a comment. We're talking about the neglection of yeah, we're talking about neglect by the government, and the reggae boys. You know, big West Ham Michael Antonio said he can't believe say, how you gonna achieve something if the person who will help you fight you. Don't make sense, Richard. Not true. Me or Richard, I say. Coach Unseen Party, we are on TV, you're on TV processing, coaching, chilling, listening in. Richard, we come on TV, man. Them simple on TV, because we do an interview, talking about the coaching licensing that I went to a couple weeks ago. The D license. I was talking about it and what I've learned and stuff like that. So, yeah, man. Big up to Coach Spirit and the whole JFF. Yeah, them do them job still now way. You understand? We can't kill them for everything because government should have back them in a certain way. You get me? Hey, I remember one time Mama P was minister of sports, and I think something like that with Chris Gale and the whole West Indies board, and she stepped in and managed the whole matter, and Chris Gale started play. You understand? That's what we want from our leader, our minister of sports. That's what she should do. She should step in and allow fans. Right? We are vaccinated. Why are we not? What we vaccinate for them if we can't go now? What makes sense? You get where I come from? It don't make no sense. School open. Thousand of people go to school. That gonna break it out easier. 10,000 fans in a stadium for watch track and field. We show them easier for catch it. The one that stay longer with people around 90 minutes. 90 minutes for a football match. Foolishness them go on with me. I tell you the truth, big foolishness. Who is this? Alright, Kappa 583. Big up on Team Sport. Let us all, as true lovers of football, continue to put pressure on the powers of change to take place. Yeah, man. I tell you the truth, brother. I feel cut up about it. I mean, it's a track and field coach, I'm not talk bad about track and field or any other sport, but I say, yo, the thing for level off, Bridget. Foolishness them go on. You understand what I mean? Foolishness. Alright, the government situation makes me sad. Unbelievable. To what extent does this undermine the JFF and football in Jamaica? Big time. Because, alright, Richard, everybody on the stream, they don't respect. I want that fact. Football is like, a little extracurriculum activity in Jamaica. That's how they view it. Yet still, it's a career for us. Some of us, it's our career, it's our livelihood, it's our bread. When COVID just come in, there's nothing to say. All right, coaches, so I'm grant here, nothing at all for us. Nothing at all for us. Nothing at all. Yeah, man, big up Jarvis Paris. Big up yourself, my boss. I'm there. Nothing at all for coaches. We are dead for hungry. We have got plumbing. Some other work, forget that I put in. You understand me? I said, there's nothing for us. And then lock down our sector. Our sector was first a lockdown, which I think when you're physical active, It beats any disease when you're physical active. You understand? Science tell you that. But they know better than everybody still, so you know, go ahead. Cavaliers on my side too. How you come from catching and support Cavaliers and not support um supposed to have one team. No man. You want me like Cavaliers now. Cavaliers I push the youths then. And I am for youths. Me not like seeing old man and play football, Bridget. Old man can't say I have a business mind where I like to see people making money. So if you're if you're investing in something, you must invest for return. It defeats the purpose of you making money. So you really have to, you know, spend the money on something that you gain from. You can't gain from a 30-year-old in a soccer in a Jamaica, right? You have to gain from him at 17, 18, 19, 20, there about there. Get me I come from? So I like Cavaliers because they're doing that. Look at King. I interviewed King earlier, right? King is a player that is going to make it far. And that's what I like with Cavaliers. Not about winning. The best winning for me is for these players to go overseas and get a better livelihood for their family and themselves and make us proud. That's why I love Cavaliers, right? Waterhouse, I always love Waterhouse, you know, how they play and just the whole vibes with Waterhouse I like with them. All right, next. Break things down socially unseen. Is football a perceived as poorer person's sports in Jamaica? What does athletics have that football does not? Well, why? And that question. Well, athletics have the great Usain Bolt, who is our ambassador. Chilean Fraser. It's more individual sports. That's why it's kind of easy to market. Um, it's really bringing in more of the more traction to Jamaica. Track and field is more bringing the traction to Jamaica. So I think that they're leaning onto the track and field, more than the football. But football is what Jamaica love mostly. If Jamaica qualifies for World Cup, you can hear some person. My uncle tell me the last time Jamaica qualified for World Cup, there were no crime in the country. And those days, the political rivalry and war, caused a lot of people to dead, the whole heap of bloodshed and them, something like. So, for a Jamaica team, who got a World Cup and no crime, no one, it's almost nil. You understand me? It means that football is one of the best tool for Jamaica and the best sport for Jamaica. You understand me? Not everybody ever can run. You understand me? And who run can play ball too and love ball. You get me? I say? Give me a minute. Um, sorry about that, people. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah, man. Sorry about that. I was fixing something. So. Yeah, Richard. So basically, that I think they really push towards the track and field because it's really bringing more traction to Jamaica. But it's not the best sports in the world. It's not the best sports in the world. Football is the best sports. I love football. I love track and field also. But I just think they should do things that's rational. You do something like this, it cause many concern. We're gonna think different because you allowing 10,000 to Gibson Relay. You understand what I'm saying? Every team that's in the qualification, the government help them. The US government help them. You understand? The Canadian government help them. What is the Jamaican government doing to help this reggae boy football in Jamaica? Nothing. Are the coaches in Jamaica? Absolutely nothing. Right? As I said before, we go to college, get the degree, and we get the ray and we are coach. When COVID come in, then not will say, for the sporting sector, the ABC, I'm gonna do this. Nothing for us. We had to find some other thing. If you never look at skill, if me personally never look at plumbing skill, you would know me eat food. You understand? You would know me eat food. So at the end of the day, you know, where these powers that be need to get beaten, we have to beat them. We have to beat them. Yeah, because we put them there to represent us. And if they're not representing us, we need to pull the plug on them. You understand me? Pull the plug on them. And the whole Jamaica football fans and apology. The host apology. Government host apology. Right? And that's what I believe. You understand? I don't think they I just don't think they love football. That's what I see. They don't love football. They tend to give track and field everything more. That's just basically the truth. But Jamaica is a football country. Track and everybody ever can run. A lot of people can try to play football. If you're not fast, you don't make no sense. Right? It don't make no sense. In Jamaica you can play football if you just play. Business or corner league, enjoy yourself. You understand me? Now for the Premier League, I want the government to use this medium to get more people vaccinated. Use the vaccinate, even the minister, even the person responsible for health. I think one of the chief executive of health in Jamaica said this today. Use the sporting activities to drive more persons to get vaccinated. You get me? Use the sporting activity to get more person, you know, vaccinated. Use the football. Premier League is on now. You know, get some venues who can hold some fans. Use the money to allocate that, spread it right across the club so they can fund themselves and pay the players them. You understand me? Hold on here. All right. How concerned are you at the seemingly lack of goalkeeping stocks across the island? How concerned are you at the seemingly lack of goalkeeping stocks across the island? Watching SBF on the JPL, Blake shines like a gem. I hear country side keeper usually produce the best crap. Hmm. Yeah, Richard. So, in the SBF in the schoolboy league, I think the goalkeeping was a little bit, downwards in terms of quality. But the top schools were the top goalkeepers for me was like Edintil goalkeeper, um, the Charlie Smith goalkeeper was good also. You know, I like the St. Catherine goalkeeper. Um, hmm, who else was good? The Clarendon goalkeeper was good also. The Garvey Masia goalkeeper was good in town. The Calabar goalkeeper was good. Mona goalkeeper was good. Um, was you know, case KC goalkeeper was average, JC goalkeeper was average. Uh, but the best one out of all, I think, was a Dintil goalkeeper. Yeah, only two goals scored on him in this season, and I think he would have the best goalkeeping record through the season. Yeah, I think he would have the best goalkeeping record this season. In the JPL, I think the keepers are really doing good. Some, most of them are doing good. Um, the Arnett goalkeeper, Price, big up yourself, Price. Um, the Cavaliers new goalkeeper is good also. Mount Pleasant goalkeepers are doing well. Sean Paul, you know. So, yeah, Damon had redeemed himself after 4 goals scored on him against Warthouse. Redeemed himself now. Clean sheets. So against Lions. So the goalkeepers are really coming up. They are really doing well. And I think one of the biggest problems with goalkeepers is that the transitioning from high school to the Premier League is low. And I think there is no goalkeeping, in terms of transferring to bigger clubs is limited in Jamaica. You know, it's like 1, 2, 3, and that's it for next 5 years. And that's how it goes. There's not a cycle for us to push the goalkeepers or push them out of the country to reach far. You understand me? And that is on. If they don't get a scholarship to go college or so, them stuck at Jamaica. Goalkeeping, we need some more agents. We need agents to get these players out of Jamaica into a better system. Come on, people. Need to work on it. Richard, need to link up some scouts, man, and some clubs in England. You're in England, link up some Chelsea, man. Or some Chelsea, man. Link up some Chelsea. Persons who just joined us, said in your comments what you guys think about the government neglecting us, really not allowing fans, the 12 man in the stadium, to give the reggae boys more support. Don't know what you think about it. And ask any question you want to ask. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, man. So speed. Saying that the government should, really look. Just hard. I don't know why the Minister of Sports and the Minister of Local Government not really rough. It's rough for us as football coaches. Rough. Going forward, how can Jamaica arrest all the current rankings with local based developed players all at a similar standard? A balanced mix, simple the best players are best for Mr. All system. Alright, so basically, you know, Mr. All has proven that the players in Jamaica locally can play to his system. And he said that they are willing to learn and they are really putting in the work. It's just that they need to get some fitness and stuff like that. So I think the Premier League clubs should also focusing on physical development of these players, muscle development and stuff for the different positions, and that's crucial. If you want a wing back, then your wing back supposed to have a body, not really say a body type, but the physical muscle development, such as Reece James, so like those players, who's around the back playing like that. You understand me? So that's where I think the Premier League club should go towards developing players. Also, I think we have to really dominate the Nation League. We can win the Nation League, mix the local based players with the English based players. Yeah, it can work. Based on that game I saw them play against Costa Rica, changing the whole system and passing the ball around. It's possible. It's possible. It's just that, we're always late. We always find the appointed time to try to do our best. And that's when we failed already. And so it don't make no sense. We start the ball running from early. So I think, you know, the team should get a lot of practice games and stuff so we can get the job done early. Win the Nations League. Yes, Richard. So it's supposed to answer your question. Yeah, and the next thing to the youth program, under 20, is coming up. So we really have to focus on that also. The coach has been, you know, looked at. It's Fuzzy from Waterhouse, good coach, like his style of play, or Jordan's play. Once he have times with his player, they are going to play good football. Attacking. You're gonna see a different style. Everything that Never Bell taught him or what the two of them come up with. So it's going to be good football for the under 20 team. But I'm worrying about time preparation. Getting these players together is very crucial from early, and we need to stop. Look on appointed time to really get this thing done. We need to start out early. Use the Jamaican diaspora. Play a lot of matches in Jamaica. Play the club teams. You understand me? They should start early. Play the club teams. Get in the practice under 20 team. You understand me? Put them together at least one time per week until we're ready. You understand? We always late in our preparation. Very late. I don't know why. So this new one is alright. So the new one. What I'm mindful of is not seeking excessive excuses for Jamaica on the field. Campaign effort, lack of goals, midfield strength, and defensive lapse cost us points. A lot of hard work is, I agree. Yeah, man, a lot of hard work, man. We have to really brush off, look at some of our mistakes that we made. And I think, it was a proving point by coach and against the JFF, and that really cost us in the early part. It wasn't about, the country and football team. It was their individual belief and whatever in the early part of the campaign. That's what I believe. Um, you know, I think if the government and JFF really did not blunder, we would have been in Qatar, representing the country. And you have everybody, all the ministers, them a jump up. And that is the funny part of it. Right? You're back against the wall, you don't get no help. But when you're winning, that's when the help is coming. Yeah, so I mean, that's just typical how Jamaica is, our culture. You understand? Anyway, people, I did not plan to stay long. I am bouncing. Richard, me a bounce, Richard. Yeah, man, me a bounce out. So, big up everybody who joined the panel. Big up myself, that's my 2 cents on it. And I am saying, government now, please to think about it. Do better. Help us. We need your help. Coaches need your help. Football coaches, we need your help. The fans need your help. The reggae boys need your help. The JFF need your help. JPL need your help right now. Please, to allow fans in the stadium. Right? Use it as a driving tool to get more vaccination. Please, word to this wise, is it Michelle? Alright. Hold on, let me hear what going. So, more pleasant look a very useful outfit this season. Who are your favorite for the GPS? More pleasant a bamboo fire, every season. But one of the things I like with them now is that they're really, investing in the youths now. They're really putting the youths out there to play, you know, and I think it pay up. I think, all they do is get the information from Speed. Speed give what they do on someone in Tracker, man, and someone the recipe for Jamaica football. Yeah, Richard, they may look bad at all, 1% bad at all, but over the past season, they're like a bamboo fire, blazing at the first and then cool down in the middle and the end. That don't make no sense. The Cavaliers and Waterhouse are my pick, You get me? Cavaliers and Waterhouse. Those are my pick. Cavaliers, really creating a lot of chances, but not really scoring them, and that was one of the problems in the early part of the season. I think, Cavaliers coaches need to work on their finishing individual, work on their finishing. And that's my 2 cents. Anyway, people, I'm out. See you around. You say? Peace, respect for your answer. Keep coaching and teaching. Big up football IG, IQ. Huh? Yes, Richard. Big up yourself. All right, people. Now bounce on out there. Unseen sports.